Hello viewers, thank you for joining Aitsa, your lekkerding journey of discovery, connecting and celebrating our people and their towns. Oh yes, Africa is more than a destination. It is a story waiting to be experienced. A story of culture, adventure, innovation and communities. Aitsa brings these stories together, celebrating the people, their towns and the experiences that make our part of the world unique. Sit back, chillax, and enjoy.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises, from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative sport tourism.
Up first, we get to know Aino Ngashia, the curator of the Namibia Maritime Museum. He talks to us about what it takes to become a curator.
Aino hails from Ohangwena region. I was born and raised there. I was raised by my grandmother, who has become my greatest motivation and a role model. You still have more people in the society that shape you in one way or the other. As you encounter different people, you get to, learn. Not only learning the positive and also the negative. The negative you let go, the positive you keep. Yeah, but with my grandmother, she, I would say, sacrificed quite a lot. So that's what I have learned specifically, that sense of the sacrifice, giving your all, giving your all to everything that you are doing. So she did her very best with me. And growing up, I have seen her also participating greatly in church activities. That has inspired me. I have been also much involved to a point that I became an altar boy growing up. So as a responsible member of the society and an inspiration in the community, that has really been a source of motivation. And today I would say that I'm a grounded man because of the teachings I got from her, and also looking at her, the way she does things is really an inspiration. So I was raised to be a responsible person, to take my work and school seriously. And I have been offered much support. My upbringing was a good one. I don't really have anything, negative to say about it. I have enjoyed my time from going to school, running to school in the morning, going to church, taking care of my younger sibling, and going to church. I used to be a church boy. So I am a first of too. Growing up, I've always loved everything to do with social sciences. I've loved politics. So I would listen to the radio every day on programs that are to do with current affairs, news, and history. So when I went to high school, I then decided history was going to be one of my main subjects. So after high school, I then went on to do history on as my major, history and sociology at the University of Namibia. So part of now what I was doing in history is archaeology and museum studies. So then that catapulted me to take up a role as a museum curator. As a curator in a museum, you meet people from diverse backgrounds. So that is really one of the key highlights, or one of the key things that I really enjoy about being a curator. You meet people coming from different backgrounds, people of different ages. You learn from them; they learn from you as you encounter each other. And as a museum curator, I mean, you really need to be well informed on aspects to do with the collection and the display that is under your custodianship. So I enjoy learning new things almost every day. I joined Namibia Maritime Museum in December 2023, coming in from Oranyamund. I was previously serving in Oranyamund as a curator at the Oranyamund shipwreck, which is the oldest shipwreck in sub-Saharan Africa. So I came from there and joined here as a curator. And at that point, we didn't have the museum established. We were still in the process of putting everything together and then opening to the general public. So we still had more work. When I joined, it was more of preparing the space for displays and the collection, and getting it ready for everybody to enjoy as they do today. So it has been, quite some time and a lot of work. And I've really gained a lot of experience. I would really say that the opening of the Maritime Museum is one of the highlights. We hosted close to 350 dignitaries, including our then president, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, and putting together an event of such a nature where you have 350 dignitaries, including the head of state, and also at the same time still working on the exhibitions and the collection. Really, I would say that was the highlight of my career. One must love reading. You will need to, grow your knowledge base in order to be able to engage these diverse people that you will encounter as you go as a curator. And be committed, be dedicated to what you are doing, and you can pull it off. So my job basically is managing the museum, from curating what the visitors in the museum see, to also supervising the museum staff, and also to do research. A museum as a project is it's never an end in itself. It's a revolving project. So you continuously do research and update your collection. So basically that is it. And also then the general administration of the museum, to ensure that everything is running smoothly and there is efficiency. Well, our vision is to position Namibia Maritime Museum to become the top destination in the south and eventually in Namibia. So that is what we are working towards, to make it a must visit destination in Namibia. So I foresee the museum flowing with all the visitors that are coming to the south, and ensuring that none misses the opportunity to visit the museum. And also, a museum is a center of learning. We would like to see to it that all schools in Namibia, every learner in Namibia has had an opportunity to undergo our maritime literacy program that we are introducing, and also to have an opportunity to explore the ocean by engaging with the exhibitions that we have in the museum. The focus really of the museum is on the ocean. They say we have only explored the ocean, only 5% of the ocean has been explored. So this is our contribution to, bringing the ocean to the people by way of providing these invaluable information, looking at our maritime heritage, looking at the blue economy, and looking at sustainable activities such as the cultivation of the kelp, fishing, and other projects that involving the ocean. And quite importantly, the need for us also to care for the ocean, every one of us in our own way, to contribute towards the caring of the ocean by avoiding pollution or picking up refuse and disposing it off responsibly. Oh, yes. Perhaps I should start with the ship models. So our museum has the one of the biggest collections of ship models that are made to scale, from the earlier models to the most modern vessels, fishing vessels, cruise vessels, and you name it. Yeah, so we have a big collection of beautiful ship models. We also have a rare collection of maritime coins. These are commemorative coins from different parts of the world, marking key events in the maritime, history. So we also have, a rare collection of postal stamps. These are stamps with, maritime features such as seashells, vessels, boats, and all that, seabirds, lighthouses, and all that. So these are also from different parts of the world, including, of course, Namibia's. And not only that, we also have fish tanks. So you'll be able to see live ocean specimens. These are all from Luderet, from lobsters to mallets and others, the shy sharks and all that. You'll be able to see them here in our museum. And to add to that, we also have a library. Like I said, it's an institution of learning. So we have a fully fledged library with books on everything to do with the ocean. I would say every collection we have put in our energy, our all, and it's best. Everywhere I go, I see a good exhibition. So yeah, come and see for yourself. I'll say that commitment and dedication is the best, supplemented, of course, by hard work in everything that you are doing, and ensure that you are giving it your best, and you'll eventually come out victorious.
Thank you, Aino, for sharing your journey and passion with us. Volgende, maak ons kennis met Koos de Jong, die hoofbestuurder van Flying Ostrich Guesthouse en Palm Rest Farmstyle op Mariental.
Welkom terug julle. Hierdie is my gunsteling deel van die episode. Dit is waar ons vir Flying Ostrich bietjie beter gaan leer ken. So, ek sit saam met die bestuurder Oom Koos. Oom Koos, baie dankie dat ons vandag by julle kan kuier.
Plesier.
Kan oom asseblief vir my 'n bietjie van 'n geskiedenis gee van Flying Ostrich, die naam en wanneer julle begin het?
Ja, wel, as jy nou heel voor moet begin, dan moet ons in begin van die Volkshuisplaas begin, toe dit begin is in 1989 in die omgewing, maar dit is te ver terug. Om te fast forward nou, of vanaf vorentoe te vat, het ek hier by Flying Ostrich op daai stadium was die naam kyk kan gehad. Ost, het ek aangekom die 2 Januarie 2016, saam met nog van my ander kollegas ook. En ons het in werklikheid nie 'n plan gehad, wat presies gaan ons hier wil doen nie, of waarheen, watter rigting wil ons graag met die plek gaan nie. Ons het baie gedagtes gehad, maar nooit spesifiek iets vasgemaak waarheen ons op pad is nie.
Okay.
En ja, en ons het nou maar die plekke uitverhuur aan privaat mense en so voort, en toe het die bestuurende direkteur van die maatskappy, Mr. Niamani de Toy, was toe in Lusaka toe vir 'n skaakkompetisie met sy kinders. En toe dit was hier in die middel van 2022, toe hy terugkom met Lusaka, het hy vir my gebel en gesê dat sy gedagte is, en ek dink hy het dit ook met die res van die familie bespreek, dat hy wil graag die plek in die rigting van 'n gastehuis wil vat.
Okay.
Wat toe gebeur het, en die ding het redelik vinnig momentum gekry toe van 2022 al, want ons het die eerste kamer dat ons, of die huis daar aan die agterkant dat ons verhuur in Oktober 2022 het ons reeds begin met die verhuuring van dit. Maar in dieselfde tyd het ons ook toe die program aan die wiele aan die rol gekry om die huise te ontwikkel, hierdie was 'n stoorkamer. Dit was die broeistasie gewees in die Volkshuistyd. Hier was eiers uitgebroei, hier so aan die agterkant is dit verpak, en stoorkamers aan die agterkant. So dit was toe ons moes dit stelselmatig omswaai van omdraai van 'n tipe stoorkamer, of wat dit duidelik die doel was, en veranderings gedoen en die huise verander, en ons het al meer akkommodasie tot ons beskikking gehad.
Okay.
En so het ons gegroei in terme van die geboue en geriewe, en ook ons gaste totaal. Ek kan onthou dat in die begin in Oktober en November, as ons die dag $10,000 gemaak het die maand, dan was ons baie
Dan was
happy,
julle
ons soort van
gelukkig,
dat ons gedink ons is besig om iets te bereik. En dit was baie man.
Ja.
Byvoorbeeld die eetsaal was ingewy deur 'n groep Italianers, hulle was 15 mense, hulle was die een Sondag, wat dit was die eerste keer wat hulle die geëet het daar in daai gerief, nadat nou opgegradeer is na ete toe. 2022, jy hoor, ons was eers bekend gewees as kyk kan op Post, en toe by maand laas jaar was daar besluit om daar maar beter, om nou 'n unieke naam vir ons plek te gee, maar wat nie sal bots met enige ander lodges in die omgewing of in die land nie.
Okay.
En ek dink dit is ek gee nou vir Mani de Toy die krediet dat hy die man was wat voor 'n dag gekom het met die Flying Ostrich naam. Daarna het gekom die Palm Rest of Padstal en so aan.
Ja.
So wat dit is uit nou 'n paar name baie gekry, maar die feit van die saak is net dat hy het omgedraai van kyk aan op Oost na Flying Ostrich toe, wat almal jy kan sê, amper die moedermaatskappy nou, of die moedergedeelte van die goed is, ja.
Maar dit is 'n baie, soos ons sê, dit is 'n unieke naam, maar dit is tog ook gevestig in die plaas se geskiedenis.
Ja, in die geskiedenis, ja. Gedeeltelik probeer hulle die geskiedenis vasvang.
Natuurlik.
En ja, dit is waar ons vir daar staan, maar so ek sê is dat ons het geweldig baie moes insit om die grasperke goed reg te kry.
Dit is ongelooflik mooi. Dit is regtig soos 'n stukkie
swembad
oase.
was nooit hier in die ou tyd nie. Dit is iets dit was 'n nuwe projek daar gewees. Ek was nie baie beïndruk met die swembad situasie nie, want omdat daar's baie onderhoud aan verbonde of jy moet net netjies en so voort. Maar moet sê dat dit was die swembad is 'n wenner in die opsig is dat in somertyd wanneer jou gaste oorkom van byvoorbeeld uit Europa en so aan, en dit is as dit in die somertyd en dit is baie warm, is dit die eerste plek waar die mense besoek na het hulle afgepak het.
100%.
So ja, die swembad is 'n wenner en dit is ek dink dit dra baie daartoe by tot ons sukses, ja.
As 'n gas kan ek sê ek is baie dankbaar vir die swembad. Ek meen vandag was regtig baie warm geweest en dit is regtig 'n verskriklike mooi swembad en dit is 'n mooi area. Ek hou van hoe hulle dit uitgelê het. Jy kan bietjie ontspan, alles.
As jy hom gesien het die plek daar waar dit is, as jy gesien het, dit was amper 'n modderpoel. Jy weet, Mariental is mos nou maar nie of hier omgewing is maar bekend vir hulle sout areas en so voort. Maar dit is daar's die eindproduk is vir my nogal ook, ek kan dit ook geniet, ja.
Dit is besonder, yes. Kan oom asseblief ook vir my vertel, watse tipe verblyf het julle by Flying Ostrich?
Die verblyf is, ons het om mee te begin, ons het die eenhede wat family units is, wat ons noem familie-eenhede, wat 'n gesin kan akkommodeer. So ons het 3 van hulle, eintlik, 3. Hy's 4, 3B en 1B. Ons is besig om binnekort om daai gebou in die agterkant ook te omskep, waar daar familie-eenhede is en waar daar ook enkelkamers, maar die res van die kamers, ons het 'n parapleegeenheid reg in die agterkant, in die agterkant is 'n ten volle toegeruste parapleegeenheid. Maar die res is, jy weet, as jy wil vra vir hoeveel dan moet ek nou sit 'n telefoon vanaand hier. Maar ek nou sit te tel, maar as ek sê, ons het hier bijvoorbeeld, dit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eenhede, enkel eenhede, wat twee mense kan akkommodeer, ja. Alhoewel ons bijvoorbeeld die parapleeg of al die plekke, as dit 'n goeie ruimte is, wat is 'n sleeper couch, om te in te help,
Ek het
wanneer
gesien
man
van
en
die
vrou is.
eenhede het groot sleeper couches, en dit is verskriklik mooi.
Ja, kyk, bijvoorbeeld die 3D, ons parapleegeenheid, is van so 'n aard dat as jy mense kom wat kleiner kan ons by hulle het, dan kan hulle die eenheid bespreek. En dan kan hulle die sleeper couch gebruik vir die kinders om op te slaap. Daar's genoegsame geriewe, daar's genoegsame, ek weet nie of jy daar wat jy dink van die kamers uitlig en die toere of hoe dit lyk binne.
Ons het wat hulle noem 'n apartment, maar dit is groter as my huis. So dit is 'n regtig verskriklik, maar die kamers is ruim, dis groot. Die huise is ook baie verwelkomend. Ek meen ons is in 'n eenheid wat 'n binnebraai het. Die kombuis is groot, ons 'n groot leefarea, ons het 3 slaapkamers. So dit is regtig verskriklik mooi. En hulle het vir ons die 4 slaapkamer huis ook gewys. Weereens stunning groot kamers en dis waar ons ook een van die sleeper couches gesien het. So
Dis korrek.
al is dit 'n 4 slaapkamerhuis, kan 10 mense baie gemaklik daar binne bly. So nee, ons het gesien dit is regtig baie goed uitgerus en toegerus.
Nee, dit is so en dan alhoewel dat finansiëel seker maar duur is, dink ek, is
die kwaliteit wat jy bied is definitief daar. So ek dink nie enigiemand kan eintlik kla oor die prys as hulle eers gesien het wat hulle kry nie.
Korrek.
So
dat is ook sê is dat wat daar is finansiëel 'n bydrae gelewer om die toerusting
presies
op jy weet op 'n goeie standaard te hê.
Nee, 100%. Mense kan dit sien.
Ja.
Dankie vir die lekker geselsie met oom Koos Carly. Nou weet ons, Flying Ostrich Guesthouse bied lykse selfsorgverblyf op die plaas Kaiganap, 3 km noord van Mariental op die B1. En dit is 'n plek waar jy uitgestrekte oop ruimtes, palmbome en sonsondergange kan geniet op pad na jou volgende bestemming. So gaan maak gerus 'n draai. Dit is alweer tyd om tot ons weer mekaar sien te sê. Like en share asseblief julle gunsteling show op Facebook en vertel vir almal van Aitsa, die lekker ding. Dankie vir die 24,000 van julle wat gereeld inskakel en Aitsa 'n lekker show maak. Be sure to visit our website aitsafrica.com. I assure you, a world of local information, entertainment, and community stories, stories that matter and touch the heart, is waiting right at your fingertips. I leave you with some food for thought. Abraham Lincoln said, "In the end, it is not the years in your life that count. It is the life in your years." So, until next time, live your life.